Hey y'all, Tyler from O.T.R.Outdoors. As you can tell, we're out in the middle of nowhere. We're in Colville National Forest, and hopefully the mic's picking it up, but you can hear water down below us. We're gonna do a little fishing today. Alright y'all, hopefully y'all can hear me with this background noise. So we're gonna do a couple different kits to fish with today. So this is one that I made up personally. It's got some various hooks and artificial lures, line, and some bank line as well. Some hooks and sinkers, swivels, and this is an actual military issue survival fishing kit. There's a list of all the stuff that's in it. So we're gonna fish with mine first, and then we'll break into the other one here in a little bit. This piece is another one that it's the same one that came out of this kit. It was just already out. All right, y'all, so first thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna try some hand fishing. This is just a little small stream. I'm gonna use the tiniest hook I've got, because there's supposed to be brook trout here. I'm gonna grab my line. I have a pretty heavy line for this. I need to put some more small line. I did bring my small line. I had some small line in here before. I took it out and used it in another kit I put together. So I have it, and I may get it out here in a minute and use it as well, because this stuff is a little thick. I don't need but about an arm's length of line for this. Alright y'all, so there we go. We're all rigged up, just a little bit tiny artificial bait. I'm gonna put it right here in one of these little holes, see if we can get something. And this line's a little heavy, I'm having a hard time getting it down there. Alright y'all, so I'm taking a little break, making coffee as you can tell. The reason I'm using the little sterno today is Colville is still under a burn ban, even though they've had rain recently. When I was driving in, there was just a couple signs out saying that they were still under a burn ban, so no fires. So I'm gonna have some coffee and beef jerky, have some Gatorade while the coffee cooks up, and then that's as far upstream as I'm gonna go with the fishing today. I'm gonna head downstream for a little while and fish that some, and then that'll probably be it for the day. I may play around and do a few other little things. I'm really hoping to try and catch a fish with my kit, just because I want to. So like I said earlier, that first spot that I dropped in, I had either the same fish or 3 different fish. I'm willing to bet it was the same fish. Came and take it and drag it under the log, but didn't commit to putting it all the way in his mouth. So I may switch over real quick and grab the thinner line and actually get a small pole and put about 2 feet of line on a pole, just a real short, like 2-foot pole. Because there's a couple of really good spots right down from where I'm at right now that I can see. So like I said, I'm going to finish my coffee, or make coffee, have my snack real quick, and then we'll get some more fishing in. So I did go ahead and get some more of my small line out, which I had in my kit before. I'll post a picture of the kit originally before I took the small line out in the video. I just took it out because I needed it. I needed some line for another kit quickly, and I didn't want to dig all my other stuff out, so I just robbed it out of there. So all I'm doing is putting this hook on this smaller line, and we're going to attach it to the tree above the one spot where I keep having this one little trout keep trying to take my line. I'm going to dig up an earthworm right here off the shore, right here on the bank. And we're going to tie it up and just let it sit while we do this other stuff. This fishing, similar to trapping if done right, can be done in multiple places without having to watch anything. And since it's right here next to me, I'll be able to watch it back and forth as I go. It's literally 6 feet from where I'm got all my stuff right now, so one in my pocket. So there we go, we got our little hook. It'll focus on our new line. We're going to tie it to the tree that's right above it. There's a branch, a real small branch, so it'll have some bounce in it, so when he takes it and decides to actually commit, it should be just enough to set the hook for us. So let me dig up an earthworm real quick and we'll get this set up. Alright y'all, so there's our earthworm. I just dug him up right there, right next to the creek. I got out of the rock that we're on. I got in this little soft sand. There's our bait. Alright y'all, so I cut him in half with the other half of my little tackle box. So there's our worm on our hook. I'm going to drop him in right behind us and we'll see if we can catch one of those brook trout. So I switched the worm over and was playing around with the little guy. Finally caught him. He stole the bait and I used the other half that I had saved, and I literally just pulled him out just now. I stood over there and watched it and set the hook as he went. So there's our little brook trout with the little survival kit that I put together on a worm found right here on the side of the bank. He's decent size. I'll set the camera down and get the hook out of him and show y'all. Alright, so there's our brook trout. Not bad little guy. He'd eat if we had to. All right, guys, here he goes. Back in the water. And he's gone. So there we go. Little brook trout. Oh, I'm starting to sprinkle. Little brook trout on our homemade survival fishing kit with earthworm we got right off the side of the bank. And that'll do it. I mean, if you catch 2 or 3 of them, and you got a good meal. It's been really nice to hang out for a couple hours. It looks like I've got some rain headed in, getting cloudy. And I got about a 30-minute hike back up the hill, get to the car, and an hour and a half drive back to the house, back to the dorms. So remember, there's always a storm coming. Keep your powder dry, your action knife sharp, and on your back trail. See y'all next time.